Hey YouTube, it is Race Day 2011, the Diecast Kid, and today we are going to show off some of the diecasts that I have picked up in my recent trip to Atlanta. You know, and as discussed in my previous video, sorry about that. As I discussed in my previous video, I was in attendance for Petit Le Mans with my good friend David Land on YouTube. And we were able to go to the 10-hour classic once again. And for the first time ever, I was able to collect some really nice diecasts at a sports car race. And it's very few of them. There's only 2 of them. But these are some nicely detailed models that I wanted to show to you guys and to possibly do more and more content about. Because I think now when I go to an endurance race, I kind of want to pick one of these suckers up as a souvenir, as something to have on my shelf, you know, so on and so forth. I truly believe that there are great die casting companies out there in the world. And my channel has always been known for the NASCAR department with Lionel Racing, and for the loyal viewers that know, because I think there's going to be quite a few newcomers in this video that are going to search up these kind of videos and they'll be interested, so they probably won't know what kind of cars I've been having review. But the Lionel Racing cars have been downhill in quality. They market them as toys, and it's, while I like reviewing them and all that, I kind of expanded myself and said, you know what, I want to see what these other diecast companies are like. So Green Light, for a number of years, I love them. They're almost flawless. You know, they produce great diecasts, great people. But I kind of wanted to expand to a different company. And this new company, not new company, they've been around for many years, but you know what I'm talking about. My first ever diecast I picked up at an IMSA race. And I want to show off the first one because the first one is a very high in demand car. And this one I truly believe is an exclusive to the manufacturer or to the sponsor itself. I picked this up at the track, and if you saw my Instagram, you know what it is already. It is the Coca-Cola Porsche 911 RSR. This was exclusive to the Coca-Cola Porsche display over at the Midway at Road Atlanta. This thing is in retail for $89. I think at the track I paid $104 for this. These are definitely top of the line models here. They are most certainly not kids' toys, let me tell you that. Beautiful model, nicely detailed. We'll do more of a detailed review in the next coming days when I start feeling better. I am sick as a dog, so there's no way in hell you can expect me to do an honest review of it so soon. So we'll put that into the background here. So that's the Coca-Cola Porsche 911. You know, one of the best looking cars I've seen all year. The next model I'm going to pick up is definitely the Brumos livery. So the next one I wound up picking up was one that I really kind of wanted to get to kind of establish myself as a Spark model collector. Spark models, let me tell you, if you are interested in collecting Spark models after this video, you know, I will give you a couple of warnings. One of them is, you know, these models aren't cheap. You know, it's an investment. It's not something you purchase and you immediately take it out of the box and you start tooling around with it. It's not like that. You know, you purchase one of them and you want to keep it on the shelf. I mean, these things aren't even built to roll around with. They're literally built just to be on a shelf on a wooden base in your office or in your house or in your living rooms, you know. It's not something that a kid can play with. This is serious diecast collecting here, people. You know, and second of all, I mean, as expensive as they are, they will feel lighter in material. It's resin. It's not technically die-cast metal, even though some people call it die-cast. It's really resin metal. Resin metal is kind of a more finer metal. It's kind of like, oh, a die-cast is bronze, resin is the diamonds. That's kind of what we're talking about here. It's a finer metal, and it is lighter in weight. So, you buy this expensive car, and you're expecting it's going to be heavy as all hell. The only thing that actually weighs something is the base. You'll pick it up like a feather, these things. So they'll feel light, but that's because the metal that they're made with is a very fine and a lightweighted metal. That's what I want to kind of go out with. So the next model I purchased was something that I had to do. Its last race, the number 67 WEC Ford GT that ran in the 24 Hours of Le Mans last year, driven by Andy Priaulx, Harry Tinkle, and Tony Kanaan. Did I spell Tinkle right? Tinkle, yeah, that's right. Sorry. I was reading the names. I'm like, did I pronounce them right, or I just butchered the hell out of them? But the reason I bought this is because, well, yeah, guess who the endurance driver is for that car? Tony Kanaan. Tony Kanaan, I've obsessed with him since my childhood. It's like, I want to go to Indianapolis next month in May and have Kanaan sign right on the front or right on the front window here. This is a beautiful model, let me tell you that. Le Mans is something that Ford showed up just to win at. They did not expect to win so quickly because, after the 24 hours in 2016, they looked like the laughing stock of the endurance racing world when all their Ford GTs were in the garage area more than halfway through the race in Daytona. They show up to friggin' Le Mans, they win the damn race. So that was impressive. I think that they did a great job in their stint. They're going to be missed in the paddock area, let me tell you that. But this is one hell of a model. I am so glad I picked it up. I went to purchase this for $75 at the track. Fun fact, the one Spark model dealer at the IMSA races, he's from New Jersey. He's from, I forget where he's from. I have his business card. I'll show him the review. But, I talked to him, and, he's from New Jersey, and he puts a price tag on these for $87. You almost never pay $87 with him. You always pay a little bit less than what he actually prices them out for to be. So I think that's very cool of him, actually sparing us the pain a little bit. Quite a serious investments here, people. This is something that, I'm gonna review personally. I'm gonna love taking these things out. I'm gonna love showing them off in the collection. This is gonna be a fantastic video series coming up here. So plans for next coming videos. I think if I haven't done so already, I'm gonna upload the review of the race. I'm going to do my experiences at the race. I'm going to do a video of each one of these. And then I'm going to do a promo video for IMSA, all that good crap. And then we'll resume as normal with the NASCAR diecast probably. I think there's a new shipment coming in pretty soon. Comment, like, and subscribe. And this is Race Day 12 reminding you to join the fight to stop bullying. It gets better. All the diecast kid is saying is give peace a chance.